In the Midwest, we have to build our bulkheads out of metal. Some other laundromat channels on the East Coast, the East Coast laundromats, now they get away with wood. Today, we need to build a bulkhead. Midwest laundromats build bulkheads better than anywhere else. A bulkhead is the item behind your washers that holds your plumbing pipes, your drain lines. I make mine out of metal. They need to be industrial, okay? And so you see this rail up here, actually wood sits between this, and I build a wood top on mine. This beam here actually supports your electrical on the top, and underneath it'll actually support the plumbing lines, the water lines. Now down on the bottom, we wait till we get it mounted, and then we support our drain lines afterwards. I'm using 1/8 inch, 1.5 by 1.5 inch angle iron. You can use 1 inch by 1 inch angle iron. An 1/8 inch is about the thinnest I would go on this project. Like I said, you want it to be sturdy because people are going to step on this, people are going to jump on it, kids are going to climb on it. And the reason I don't build mine out of wood is because in the long run, they do not hold up for me. Other people may have more success, but they don't hold up as well. The other question you might be asking is, this is only 16 inches wide. Why not make it big enough for me to climb through there? Well, in my laundromats, like I said before, I mount hard mounts on one side, soft mounts on the other. So this side's gonna have top loaders, this side's gonna have hard mounts. If I have to work on this particular hard mount, I just take this top loader and I slide it out and I work literally right here on it. Now why so tall? This is 60 inches tall. My tallest machine is 57 to the top of it. And I'm talking about the top of the lid where the soap tray is on an 80 pounder. By having it this tall, if I have to pull the back out and change a bearing, I can do it. I don't have these bars in my way. There will be plumbing pipes, well, here and here, and an electric line down the center, but that won't affect taking that cover off. If this bar happened to be down here and I couldn't get that back cover off, that'd be a big problem. I learned that the hard way on a bulkhead I built years ago. But that's what they look like. Now you might be wondering why this is open. This bulkhead here is 9 foot long, and we have a 20-foot span. So what we have to do is, I have to make this bulkhead in 2 parts to get it in the building. Because at 20 feet, I could pick it up, but we couldn't snake away around all the machines because normally we don't have machines in our way. The bulkheads slide right in through the front door and you're fine. I have stuff in the way. So we're gonna take the first 9 feet in, get everything hooked up, and then we're gonna remove the machines at the end of the bulkhead, at the end of the current bulkhead, and then we're gonna put in the next 11 feet after the fact. So that's what's going on. I gotta weld up this other half. I gotta cut some stuff. So I figured I'd show you what it looks like. Here we get to turn down. Let's go see what it looks like out here. Here we are, the old laundromat. All our horizons are dead. Don't mind the mess. We're just getting started here. And everything here's dead. Okay, what didn't I do? There should be some stuff hooked up here. Okay, folks, what didn't I do right? I didn't do something right. Now, when you get your top loaders, if you ever buy top loaders, they come with this plastic tray in here, and what this for is to hold all your goodies. Your water valve, or your hoses, and then your instructions, and the O-rings and that for the hoses, and rubber feet pads. I still have most of the rubber feet pads to put on yet, and I still have to level these, but I'm going to let them go ahead and run anyway. It's not the end of the world. They're pretty level, but I still have all that to do yet. So what we're going to do is go ahead and fire these up. I'm going to wait a little bit, make sure they all work, and then I'm going to go home. I literally grab all my goodies here. I literally put these out of order for tomorrow morning, and what the plan is to take all them out, take the base out, take that island out, cut those pipes back to the ceiling. From the valves going back, they're still live yet. I still got to take them out and cap them off over here. But for the meantime, I'll take the handles off, put the ceiling tile back, just get these machines moved, and they're going to go here for now. And then next week I'll finish the island, move that 40 over here, finish the island, and 4 of these will go to the other side. But anyway.